Sea Eagles and the Hills Hornets. And Manly taking out the championship last week in Dubbo, and Hills too good down at Wagga Wagga the week prior. So this should be an entertaining clash. Today we have the best of the best in the state for the age groups, the under-10s right through to the 18s. Going to see some fantastic touch football. There's absolutely no question of that. So make sure you sit back on this Sunday morning, your cup of tea and your toast, and enjoy the day. And as we get into it a little bit later, we'll head into most divisions except the under-10s, because the under-10s play on the half field, but every other division will get a crack here live, thanks to New South Wales Touch and Bar TV. So
30 seconds, players and referees. 30 seconds, please take the field.
The referees for today's first game is Leon Gonzalez, Adam West and Chris Dillon. And we're going to have Manly on your screen, running right to left.
Players and referees ready.
It's a fantastic day for touch football here at the Tempe Velodrome, the home of New South Wales Touch. And Manly a tap off, running right to left through Coco Masters, and she'll take the ball forward with Bromley, and Masters gets inside into the half, and there's Smythe with the ball. They pass it out, and there's a stall from the Hills defence, and it's Gray with the ball, and it's Masters again. She's been in everything. Gray throws long left to right, and there's an overlap there. Ball's out to the winger, and some very good scrambling defence by the Hills Hornets, and Gray will get the ball and she'll throw it right and coast to coast, and Millamentes can't hang on to it. And Hills will be happy with that set in defence, and they'll head towards the sub-box, will they? Now straight up the guts for the moment, and they fight their way through, and there's Lamusu, and gives the ball away to Piper Marchant, and Lamusu will get the ball back. She goes forward, well up over halfway, and sorry, it's Ellis with the ball. Ellis looks, gives back to Jones, and Jones plays it. She steps off her left, steps off her right, and is stopped just short of the 7. And good set from the Hornets up there, and there's an error, and referee Kader all over it there, and advantage to Hills here with the chance to attack. And joined here by Ben Helmrich, and Ben, fantastic conditions for touch.
Yeah, absolutely perfect day for the state finals, so hopefully all teams can rip in and give it their best crack to win.
And the Hornets go on the attack, and Ellis picks it up. There's that player right through the middle. It's a good touch by Gray, and Smith is, no, it's Matthews in fact, and they'll go the middle play through Ellis, and Ellis gets the quickie, and she looks inside again, and they're over now. 3 points. It's a perfect start for the Hills Hornets. The little boy play, so they take off open the short side and the trail on the inside. And the big gap, they ran at the play before, and that was a little bit too easy there, Ben.
Yeah, great skills there. Good execution by the girls. Let's see if Manly can hit back.
The Hills Hornets will take, you'll notice on the screen today, it's a 3-2 scoring system. So any team that scores first will take the 3 points, and then every subsequent try after that will be 2. So the rationale behind that is that there is no draws. So it's so important to hold on and not get that. Some serious nerves here early from the Manly girls. A couple of very simple errors.
Yeah, it's a big day for everyone. Hopefully they all prepared well last night, but yeah, a few mistakes early, but I'm sure the girls will get a roll going here.
As you said, plenty of dew out there this morning. I know we were talking as we walked across the stadium. There was a little bit of little bit of dew out on the outside fields and even here on the stadium, so it might be a contributing factor as well.
Definitely will be.
As the Hornets get up there near the line, and they'll be looking to extend their lead now, and the ball's picked up, and that's the half, and that'll be a late pass.
Great refereeing there by Kader, so joining on the spot with that one.
He certainly was, and very animated. Even Mr. Kader's fired up for the day. He's very animated with that signal, and they'll go it through Menzies, taking it up the Eastern touchline, and they're up on the New South Wales Junior State Cup logo, and here's Gray going absolute gangbusters. Tonga picks it up back to Gray, and some good defence by the Hornets. And they pick it up now through Tonga, and Tonga looks, and it's knocked down, is it? The referee says, yes, 6 to go, and they'll get a chance to hit back here, the Manly side.
Good opportunity here for Manly to hit back. Let's see if they can put the pressure on Hills here.
And it's Tonga and Masters, Tonga and Gray will go toe-to-toe there, and there's Tonga looking for the second phase play, and the crowd starting to filter in here at the Canterbury Velodrome, and some good games on here later today, and the ball's picked up from half, and Masters, she's looking for it. Masters gives it to Menzies, and Menzies holds on to that one, and some good defence. Hills just cruising in defence. As Masters with Tonga. Tonga gets the link quickie, and Tonga looks and steps, and they're just running out of room down that short side, and the referee delivers a penalty to the Hills girls, and back-to-back sets is going to be hard to hold on here for the Hornets.
It will, but their defence is looking pretty solid here, so let's see if Manly can break through.
Tonga, he's caught with the ball, and get the ball back. Masters and Tonga working there in the middle. Long pass out to that far wing, and they can't handle it. Referee, I believe his nickname is Speedy, Leon Gonzalez. He's over there, and he's Johnny on the spot for that one. And the Hornets here definitely with the upper hand. Whilst it's 1-0, it's 3-0 on the score. And if you join us for the first time today, as mentioned, there's a 3-2 scoring system in place. So the Hornets up over that 10-metre line. The ball's picked up, and she's got some speed, looks to step in, and the referee saying shadowing. Speedy, he's all over it on that one, and Sienna Thomas wins the penalty for the Hills Hornets. Go on the attack. Thomas passes the ball out, and that's Smith. They get around to Thomas with the ball, and she steps and dummies. It's Masters and Gray pushing up in that defensive line, and Thomas is there and gives the ball back with Smith, and Smith dances, and it's marching a dummy half, gives it away to Thomas. She stops on a 5-cent piece and takes a touch, and very static here from the Hills girls. So they pass it out, and they go the sweep play, and that's Matthews, a big dive, and it's Kylie Gray makes the touch, and they're throwing everything. They've got it, and big dive at the line, and he can't hold on to it. It's a changeover, and the next game here in the stadium will be the 12 girls, I apologise, the Sharks, Tarrant Point, taking on the Mudgee Mud Crabs, a crowd favourite, the Mud Crabs. Benny, one of your affiliates working within the sport.
Yeah, that game will be an absolute blockbuster fixture, so let's see if the country Mud Crabs can get up against the city team, the Cronulla Sharks.
Yeah, so referees say ball down, knocked down here by the Hornets on the Manly drive, and as you said, it's exciting times here. We have the games right across the day here. It should be outstanding. The game following that is the Canberra Brindis taking on the Manly Sea Eagles, and that'll be a tight fixture. The Brindis defeated Eastern Suburbs in the Southern Conference as Manly get up over halfway. That Brindis team, they were very, very sharp down at Wagga Wagga.
They definitely were. A lot of those girls, have great skills, so it'll be a tough challenge against Manly, but let's see if the girls from the capital can get it done.
And a quick shout out to Rohit Prasad, and he's from currently playing for coaching and playing the Sydney Rebels, a man of many talents, Roy. He's tuning in, so g'day, Roy. It's good to have you tuning in, sir. So Hills up over the 10, and they'll go on the attack here again. Hills very dominant here, field possession, and they can't handle it, and gonna have to take their opportunities. It can change so quickly. There's still plenty of time on the clock for both sides. I think Manly at this stage here will just be looking to complete at this stage, Ben.
Yeah, the game's got such a frenetic pace here, so hopefully one of the teams can settle it down a little bit and just get into their work and see who can break this deadlock at the moment. With Hills up by 1 try at the moment, 3-0.
The referee's calling 6 to go here, and they'll get another chance here, Manly. And I think the coaching staff here, Keith Smith and Kate Ryan, will just be calming the Manly girls down. And as you said, it's a big occasion. It's a massive occasion for everyone, and the opportunity here to play on the stadium and take on that state title is big. And I think there's some nerves for the Manly girls so far because they were pretty clinical last weekend at Dubbo.
Yeah, like you said, big day. So let's see if some of the big players can rise up to this.
What a ball! And there's some of those nerves as we spoke about. Durdovich couldn't hang on to that one.
Definitely clear run to the try line there, but just maybe that Drew's playing a role again, just slipping out of the hands.
It's a great pass there from Kylie Gray, and Durdovich couldn't hang on to it on that occasion, but she'll get another opportunity. It's a best of 3. It's not just a one-off game here. It's a state of origin type series, no dead rubbers. If it's 2-0, you take the crown, you take the bickies, the chocolates, whatever you want. You get your champion's cap and your medallion, and you're the state champion. It's 50 minutes of good touch as they look to go for the line here and put them up around the outside.
It's a good opportunity for Hills here on the 7 metre with the full set in hand. Let's see what they can do.
Hills on the attack, and Lamusu's on the field working with Smith. And Lamusu gives it back. There's Smith, and now they're going to go to the sweep. They've got the overlap, and they can't hang on to it. It's Mayer on that far side. And opportunities for both sides going begging.
Yeah, someone's going to have to take the game by the ball here, so really got to hold on to those passes and try and convert.
Oh, that was late. A referee there. He's all over that one. Another opportunity here for the Hornets to extend their lead.
Let's see what attacking play they can set up here.
Lamusu will work with Smith, and we've also got Matthews here. Matthews runs the Rooster play, the big dive. Did she get there? Referee Kader says no. It's a good touch by the Manly side, and Matthews now, and Marchant there as well. They give the ball back, and there's that overlap long pass out, and she got this one. The Manly wingers calling it.
Referee Gonzalez there was on the spot, so he's made the right call with the touch in the corner.
And Lamusu will get the ball back, and she can't handle that. And good call by referee Kader.
Good work by Manly there to hold off on that defensive set.
Oh, and Manly. Game 1, here it's all happening, but they'll ruining some missed opportunities. Lamusu goes for the line. And they'll take it forward.
They've been using that Rooster play quite a bit here, so let's see if they persist with that or try and change it up a little bit.
Go the sweet play, and they can't handle it. There's that Jew again coming into it, but Manly, I don't know if you can hear it through the sound effects, Mike, the coaches just saying complete. They just need to complete here. They've turned it over the last 3 or 4. The big dummy will get them up near the 10 and tuck it under the arm and go forward is the call. And there's Summer Burke and up near halfway, and there's Gray. They go forward here, the chance, long pass over, and it can't be held again, but go turnover, and Hills will get the ball, and we're down under 12 minutes left, and only 1-0 the score. You'll see 3-0 on the clock. And once again, thanks for joining us here, New South Wales Touch Facebook page live stream. Thanks to Bar TV or YouTube, this can be found at. So send the link around and get everyone on. This is a great day of touch here. The state finals, so much hard work. The teams start in October, their training, and this is the culmination, and this is the crowning jewel. We've got Masters working with Tonga, and they just can't hang on to it here. And Manly, I think they've had about 2 attacking sets in the whole game, Ben, and it's going to be very hard to win any game of touch or any game of league or any game of union if you don't hang on to that footy.
Definitely need to hold on to the footy here. The simple thing is just keep the ball in hand and score more points than your opposition, but Manly's defence is very, very strong here at the moment, so they're doing well defensively. Hills
just taking the game on here with field position at the moment. And they've got the overlap down this side. The big dive, the pass. It's a great touch on the outside. Kira Gray makes the touch, and some very strong work from Manly defensive side. It's last touch, and there's Jones passes it out. There's Ellis dancing, and Jones is touched. And this is where fatigue's starting to set in, and Manly doing a lot of defence, a lot of backwards running at this stage, and that was smart from Tonga up that sideline, and may or may not have been a foot on the touchline, but the referees play on. Speedy was all over it out here, and I'll take it forward. They're striked up the Smythe, and there's Tonga. So it's Gray picks it up. Gray switched under. There's space, and they can't hang on to it. The switch from Perrott. They're starting, when they get down there, even though they're not on the line, they're starting to create some opportunities, but they just can't hang on to it at that the final stage, Ben. Yeah, at the time that matters. Some great opportunities, great skills, but someone just needs to hold on to the ball here. Musu gets it up, and that's a fantastic first 2 or 3 touches from the Hornets, and just can't hang on to it. And plenty of nerves on the field here. This is a stage, you just feel like at this stage with 9, as the clock counts down, just over 9 minutes to go, and the Hornets shooting up off the line. They were very fast on that occasion as Menzies gets it up near halfway and go through near the 10, and just feel like if Hornets can hold on and put another nail in the coffin, that'll be all she wrote. But Manly going forward on the attack. The ball's picked up by Masters. Long pass, batted on. That's still for you, Menzies, for the line. What a touch by Sabella Hayne. That was magic, the bat on and everything here. They're just holding on, the Hornets. And we're back to Masters. She gives it under, and a little bit of panic from the Manly girls. And based off last week's performance, this is a very un-Manly-like performance. Definitely is some great sustained pressure here by the Hills girls. So now that they're on the attack, let's see how they can go getting down the field. But Manly's hot on defence here, keeping them in their half, and it's almost the end of the set. Take off, and they've got the numbers. There's plenty of space. She's up over the 10, and there's pointing, there's laughing. More importantly, Hills turn over on the other side of halfway, and there's a big chance for Hills to get up and keep them down here and try and force an error. Looking for a strong drive here from Manly, getting up over halfway. Gray gets the ball forward, and there's Mia Tonga. Plays the ball, picked up by Gray, and gives it out to Talia Tonga, and there's Gray. She'll get the quickie back, will she? Tonga picks it up. There's space. She's through the in-goal. Long pass out. They can't handle it. Bishop. There's the opportunity. As I said, they're not getting many touches down in this area, but they're creating that opportunity. And they're so close, you can almost smell it. Very close there, but again, good defence by Hills, getting in those passing channels and blocking that pass from the attackers being able to score. Gray looks to get their quickie to the short side, and for those of you at home maybe new to it, watching the granddaughter or the cousins or sisters, quickie is when they play the ball and they get the ball back straight away, and If you're slow like what I play it, we call it a slowie. As Tonga and Gray working, and that's ball down. And another opportunity here. The coach, Keith Smith, he's pulling his hair out down there in the box.
Absolute coach killers there. So let's see if the coach can get a grip on things here and get the girls firing.
And the Hornets get up near halfway and up over the New South Wales Touch Junior State Cup logo there, and another chance to keep the ball down there. Thomas, she's lightning at a dummy half. Just turned and threw and no one was there. But she's got some speed. Dummy half there, Sienna Thomas. Up over halfway, and the referee Kadeem could hear him. I 100% guarantee you could hear him through the mics. They're calling the link offside, and there's a lot of pointing here from Manly. They just need to get down there, and Gray goes, give me the ball, I'll take it this way. And there's Bromley with the ball stepping off, and she'll get forward. And off the ground, back to Gray, and Gray's been a big part of this side. They run the Cindy play to the link, and Gray picks up, she'll look back. No, she doesn't. She tucks it under. She's still half. She steps away. They're chasing. If there's no touch, this is a try. Menzies. Oh, the old saying, if you don't succeed, try and try again. And Manly are on the board finally.
Yeah, great plays there by the Manly girls. Good to see the winger dot that one down, and referees on the spot there to give it the all clear. Giving us a 3-2 scoreline now to Hills.
Kylie Gray setting it up for Miller Menzies, who scores in this Eastern touchline in the corner. Get it back, and Hills, considering the ascendancy they've had in this game, will find it almost hard to believe that it's 3-2. They've had all the field position, and Manly, in saying that, they've been playing out as this might be one back, and they hit. Ava Jones scores, and just like that, Hills have had plenty of opportunities, but all it takes is one try, and anything you can do, Hills say we can do better. They take the 5-2 lead.
Great bounce back there by the girls. Let's see if Manly can hit back again quickly here.
And the play there, very simple stuff around that middle, and Manly with 4 on the clock. They're going to need something this set, the Sea Eagles, and I'll take it up near the 10 and up through, and no surprise to see Tonga and Masters on the field working together, and there's Gray and there's Tonga. Gives it back, and there's Durdovic, and picked up by Gray. She looks to stances. I just created my own word there, so look that up in the dictionary. It's a 26-point word on Scrabble. Stances, and the referee pulls up the penalty, and Hills will love that. I'll just want to settle this one down. And
yeah, the energy's definitely lifted in this Hills team after that try, so...
almost a coach. He's a coach killer. That is
curse there.
Melissa Mitchell. If ever you've seen one, that's in the dictionary for coach killer, that one. They've had the opportunity, they fought, they got the penalty, and then all of a sudden, no dummy half on the first touch, and they turn the ball over. It's a big error here with still 2:50. Roy's called it from home, but I think this is still anyone's ball game here if they can grab one quickly. The Manly Sea Eagles side.
It's definitely on here for Manly. Just trying to work something here, getting the girls all in position on the last.
So Smythe working with Gray, and it's a bit of a nothing play. They need to drop for a 4 and 3 or something where there's a bit more momentum into the line there. They sort of end up on a static play, and they sort of just drift sideways. It makes it a lot easier for the defence. The defence is back and set. They're not pulling anyone out of that line. And some good defence also by the Hills girls.
Yeah, great analysis there, commentator Loveday. So you're the professional. I'll leave it to you.
Absolute stitch up, but here they go now through Jones, and the ball's passed away, and there's Ragvani. Jones picks it up. Ragvani, I think she was looking for Tia Matthews. I think Tia Matthews had swept on over to this eastern side and left poor Jones high and dry. As there's no half from the Manly girls, and if you could see the coach's reaction from the box, that would pretty much say it all. And with a minute and a half on the clock, you don't want to go the early Adelaide Crow, but
You'd be quietly confident if you were the Hills coaches here, but again, this game's given us everything, so you never know what could happen.
As Marchant here, they were looking to kill the clock a little bit here. Jones gives it away to Marchant, and I'll be looking to work with Ragvani. No, they cross her out, and Ragvani's given the ball, and Matthews will go the sweep. Jones can't hold on to it, and under a minute to go. They're going to need an absolute miracle here, the Sea Eagles, as they take it up, and that was close off the ruck as Tonga, and I'll sweep on now, and plenty of nerves in this game from the Manly side as Masters is touched, and I'll go forward here, and this is what they need. They needed that scoop earlier, and Gray picks it up. She's in absolute danger, but Ava Jones, the number one from either side, they've been good, and they hold on.
Some great desperate defence there by the Hills girls in the dying seconds of this game as the clock ticks down from 20 seconds.
And there's a big contact there from Manly. Might be a little bit too late. And the Hills girls, they'll head towards the box as we get into the final 10, and Ragvani takes the ball. The referee says ball down, and there's a siren in the background, and we're going to see a penalty to Manly. But that will do us. As it is 5-2, they'll tap it. What a Manly got. It's almost worth just saving the energy as Masters dance. She gives it under. There's Durdovic, and back, and they've got space to switch under to Gray. And can we see some magic in the last play of the game? Durdovic, she stands, passes, and the Hills defend again. And the Hills Hornets take game one against the Manly Sea Eagles 5-2, and the Hills will be happy with that one, Ben.
Yeah, good start to the day there for the Hills girls. 1-0 up in this 3-game series, so if they can get the win done in the next game, that'll be game over. But great game by both teams. And
we'll take a short break, and we'll have you back here with us on New South Wales Touch TV here with the Mudgee Mudcrabs taking on the Sharks. Kind of leave it stationary. Yeah.
We have 2 minutes, please, referee. 2 minutes. Just a reminder to all spectators, could you please stay back at least 5 metres from the sub-box and behind all the road areas. We'll also ask if you could please place all of your rubbish in the bins provided, moving to and from the field. Just under 2 minutes till we commence the next game. Seconds, players, referees, 30 seconds.